Want to launch a business without wasting time and money? Here's the Lean Startup Method explained in 8 minutes. Have you ever had a brilliant idea for a business? A concept so powerful you were convinced it would change the world? But the fear of investing months and money and launching to crickets stops many ideas. You invest heavily and still hear only crickets. But what if there were a smarter, faster, more capital-efficient way? This is the promise of the Lean Startup Methodology, a scientific approach to building startups. It replaces guesswork with rapid experiments. Build, measure, learn. Over the next 8 minutes, we'll walk through the principles, the MVP, validated learning, and when to pivot or persevere. At the heart is a simple feedback loop. Build, measure, learn. This loop is the engine that drives your startup forward, turning ideas into products, actions into data, data into insight. Start with a core hypothesis, then rapidly cycle through build, measure, and learn as quickly as possible. Speed matters. The faster you run experiments, the faster you learn. Build does not mean shipping every feature. Start minimal. Build a minimum viable product, an experiment designed to test your riskiest assumption. Measure what users actually do, not what they say. Focus on actionable metrics that validate your hypothesis, not vanity numbers. Then learn, did the experiment confirm your hypothesis or invalidate it? That learning feeds right back into building the next experiment. Repeat the loop until you find a product customers truly want. Next, the MVP, what it is and what it's not. MVP is one of the most misunderstood pillars of Lean Startup. An MVP is not a cheap, half-baked final product. It's an experiment to collect the maximum validated learning with the least effort. You could spend months building tagging, cloud sync, social sharing, advanced editing, only to find users uninstall because it's too complicated. A true MVP could be a single-page upload form that tests whether people care. Nick Swinmurn of Zappos tested demand by listing shoes online, buying them when orders came in. The key, minimum but viable. It must deliver real value to early adopters. Early adopters must get enough value to use and give feedback. Find the balance. Simple, fast to build, but functional enough. Rapid prototypes let you test the core value proposition quickly. Every feature you add should serve the learning you need. You don't need ads. Simple community outreach can validate demand. Next, validated learning, the unit of progress for startups. In startups, progress is not lines of code or hours worked, it's validated learning. Validated learning is empirically demonstrating that your business assumptions are true. A focus group might say they love it. Real learning measures what they do. Test demand with low-cost experiments like fake buttons and measure clicks. If many click, you have validated demand before coding a feature. Define clear metrics for each hypothesis, e.g., daily active users for retention hypotheses. When metrics fail to move, embrace the uncomfortable truth. It's learning, not defeat. Each invalidated assumption saves time and money by avoiding dead ends. Validated learning turns a random walk into a guided search. Next, deciding whether to pivot or persevere. After each cycle you face the toughest question, what now? Data will point to one of two directions, persevere or pivot. Persevere when experiments validate your core hypotheses, optimize and scale, improve systems, onboard partners, accelerate growth. Pivot when experiments repeatedly fail to move your key metrics. Pivots can change customer segment, revenue model, or platform. Many successes, YouTube, Slack, were pivot outcomes. Meet Alex, a developer and coffee enthusiast with an idea, a tool to discover work-friendly coffee shops. The focus, Wi-Fi, outlets, noise level. Instead of spending months building a polished app, Alex chooses a lean experiment. Alex builds a simple landing page. Tired of bad Wi-Fi? Get a personalized recommendation. The form asks 3 things: neighborhood, what matters most, and an email. No backend, no algorithm. Alex gets email notifications and researches recommendations manually. Alex researches and emails a personalized recommendation, asking for feedback. He posts in local freelancer communities rather than buying ads. After 2 weeks, submissions are steady, about 5 to 7 per day. Landing page conversion ~15%. Qualitative feedback reveals a key insight. Users want real-time crowd levels. Alex faces a decision: persevere or pivot. The data points to a bigger opportunity, real-time occupancy. The vision shifts from a ratings directory to a live crowd tracking tool. Validated learning led to a pivot, not failure, but discovery of a better product market fit. Start small, test fast, learn, and have the courage to change direction based on evidence. The Lean Startup replaces guesswork with experiments. Build, measure, learn. If you want more simplified business strategies, hit the subscribe button.